Hey guys, what's up? Inazilla back again today with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about movesets for the Ultra Beast known as Blacephalon. Blacephalon is a weird looking Pokemon, and I honestly really hate its design, but it's got some cool things going for it on the competitive side, so let's talk about it. But before we begin, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button. It helps you stay connected to the channel, stay updated on my latest content, so yeah, and any kind of interaction you want to do with the video, dropping a like, leaving a comment, all that kind of stuff helps. So yeah, if you want to do that kind of stuff, thank you so much. But yeah, let's talk about Blacephalon. Alright, so I got a few movesets here. Let's talk about this first one. Alright, so this is basically just a regular attacker. You'd probably see something like this on like 6v6 singles. Maybe in 3v3 too, but probably better to have a focus sash there. And in 6v6 you're better off. Probably you get away easier with Life Orb. But yeah, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, Slice Shot. Just basic. Give it a Life Orb, max out its special attack and its speed, and smash stuff. So you're sitting at base 107 speed, so you outspeed Garchomp, you outspeed all the base 100s like Charizard. Can't think of any more right now. Regigigas, but that's not really that big of a deal. Like, base 100 is like the most common speed tier you want to outspeed. You'll get outsped by Pheromosa, Dragapult, Regieleki, of course, if you select other things. So it's not the fastest, but it's in a good speed tier. So Blacephalon can come in, it can knock something out, get a beast boost. Now it's kind of snowballing from there. If you're playing a form that allows you to Dynamax in 6v6, like not Smogon. But yeah, if you're playing like a random dude on Pokemon Sword and Shield, or you're playing a 6v6 format that allows Dynamax, Blacephalon, that's why I put Dark Pulse here, because that turns to Max Darkness, but drops Special Defense on the other side, and that's really ideal for Blacephalon. Even though it doesn't really add to its coverage, it's good to have there, and you don't really have any other options for special coverage anyway, so might as well just put Dark Pulse there. Max is saying go for a Darkness if you think your opponent's going to switch. No, they got something with -1 special defense, and you can finish it off with another move. You get a beast boost, and you're good to go. So yeah, just basic special attacking Blacephalon. Next up is a Choice Scarf Blacephalon with a G-Max Colossal. So this is basically a doubles Blacephalon. It's a support set, honestly. Once I explain it, if you don't understand already, you'll know. So Choice Scarf this thing, give it a modest nature. It's gonna outspeed most of the things anyway. Keep it away from Regieleki, because Regieleki will still outspeed because that thing's ridiculous. Choice Scarf, Mind Blown. Mind Blown next to a Colossal will proc its Steam Engine. And now most Colossal, they run weakness policy with a water attacker. But with Mind Blown, you quad resist that instead of being quad weak to it. So you Mind Blown, you proc your Steam Engine, you're at +6 speed now, and you're using your Life Orb for the extra power instead of the weakness policy, so you're not hurting yourself as much, and you don't have as much direct power. But I've seen this, and it's a pretty cool strategy. It can't get redirected like Aqua Jet, so yeah. So if you see like a Indeedee Hatterene on the other side, and you're using Blacephalon Colossal, you Mind Blown first turn. Like the Indeedee's gonna go for Follow Me, and then Colossal's gonna go for Heat Wave that same turn. You're gonna kill them both anyway. Unless it's like some super weird, super tanky Hatterene set or something. You're probably most likely gonna kill both of them in the same turn, so you're good to go on that aspect. So if you really hate Trick Room, this is a good strategy, because that's a really good Trick Room setup. But yeah, Mind Blown, Choice Scarf Blacephalon, Mind Blown into Colossal. You will do half your health with Mind Blown, but you know it's worth it to get Colossal going. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this Blacephalon. And as for other coverage, Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, Psychic, why not? Next up is a Blacephalon that it's more of the star of the show. This is a good Dynamax option too. You can use this in singles or doubles with Calm Mind, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, and Solar Beam. This is more of like just more options Blacephalon gets. Like I said before, I think Focus Sash is probably Blacephalon's best item when it's not doing stuff like this, because it's honestly really frail. So focus sash, you get a calm mind up. Hopefully you're outspeeding all the things. You flamethrower, your max flare, max phantasm, and you can max what's this thing called? Overgrowth and kill water types. I think they're safe. So yeah, Blacephalon, it gets access to a special grass move, being Solar Beam. Now Solar Beam isn't the most reliable grass move, but if you're Dynamaxing, it's gonna turn into max Overgrowth. And if you finish your Dynamax and you got the sun up, then you hit it. You hit it all the time anyway. You don't have to wait 2 turns for it, so it's still a good option to have there. If you don't want to run Solar Beam there, put like Psyshock, Expanding Force if you want to, and Dark Pulse. Oh, they're all good options. Next up is a weird Blacephalon I was running on a doubles team that I borrowed from some guy. I didn't really like the team so much, so I stopped using it, but it had Choice Scarf Hypnosis with Trick. So basically you trick your Choice Scarf onto something that really doesn't want a Choice Scarf. You Heat Wave stuff, you Shadow Ball stuff, just fishing for KOs, and get the cheesy Hypnosis in once in a while. See, it's not really the kind of strategy that I would usually employ, but it's funny, and Hypnosis being 60% accuracy, it will land most of the time. Mathematically, like, it will land. Hypothetically, it'll land 60% of the time, but it doesn't seem to be that consistent for me. It's more of like a hit 20% of the time when I try to do stuff like this, but I don't know, you might have better luck than me, so if you want to try something like this, it might be pretty funny. So yeah, Choice Scarf with Heat Wave and Double isn't even that bad of an idea, honestly. Basically, you just want to outspeed all the things and Heat Wave and do lots of damage, and you can find some Beast Boost special defense special attack boosts like that too. So yeah, Blacephalon can kind of snowball even if you're not tricking the Choice Scarf and trying to put things to sleep. Last but not least is a physical Blacephalon. Now hear me out, hear me out. Look at this attack stat, 127. It's not as high as its 151 special attack, but that's still a respectable attack stat. With a Jolly Nature, you're hitting 179 attack. No one's going to expect this. So if your opponent is like switching in like a Chansey or a Blissey, expecting you to hit them with a Flamethrower or a Fire Blast or Max Flare, and they're gonna think it's gonna do like 3%. No, bro, it's gonna do a ton more than that. You can Dynamax this thing, and Shadow Claw will turn into Max Phantasm, will drop defense on the other side, and that's actually good. Like your stab move will be dropping defense, and rather than having to rely on non-stab Dark Pulse dropping special defense, whereas this will be dropping defense on the other side, and that's actually ideal for what you're trying to do here. So if you know what I'm trying to say. Fire Punch for that stab, you don't get Flare Blitz, so Fire Punch will have to do. Rock Blast for that max Rock Fall, and Zen Headbutt. You just don't really get any other like physical coverage, so that's why I put these here. Like, you could Tech Foul Play onto there, but I probably wouldn't do that. This is, if I was to run a physical Blacephalon, this is probably the exact set I would use. It gets Thief too, so that could be interesting. But yeah, Fire Punch, Shadow Claw, Rock Blast, and Zen Headbutt. It's a surprise Blacephalon. I'm not saying it's the premier awesome Blacephalon. Like, this is a surprise factor Blacephalon. If you want to not surprise people, just use a Dormanitan or something. But people aren't going to expect this, and so they're going to do things expecting you to be special, and that's where you surprise them, and that's why this is awesome. But yeah, that is basically it for Blacephalon, guys. Thank you so much for watching. How do you guys like to use this stupid disco ball clown thing? Do you like its design? Because I really don't. But yeah, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below how do you guys like to use this thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.